It is known as a Harris hawk, and we call him Tango. Come on out here, Tango. You can welcome Tango to the stage. As a Harris hawk, he is a typical raptor. What that means is that he has physical features that make him different from other predatory birds. Those are claws called talons. Those are his weapons. He will use those feet to grab on and hold on to very large prey. And even though this bird only weighs about 1.5 pounds, he's quite capable of catching something as large as an 8 or 9 pound jackrabbit for dinner. That is impressive considering his size. It's designed for ripping and tearing. It allows him to eat quickly and efficiently, so therefore he is able to eat mass amounts of food in a short amount of time. You may not want to look up and say, wow! That bird's trained. He's not housebroken. You think I'm kidding? Just wait. But, again, the beak allows him to eat very quickly so he can consume his food before some other animal steals it from him. But, where you going, dude? He's showing off is what he's doing. Now, they also have incredible eyesight. This bird can see about 4 to 8 times better than you and I can. That means that he can spot. Did you get a good look, sir? It's an interactive program. This bird can see about 4 to 8 times better than you and I can. Some estimates suggesting as much as 10 or 12 times. But not only can they spot their prey from about a mile away, but they can even tell what color it was. For raptors do see in color. In fact, we believe a wider range of color than you and I see in, possibly even ultraviolet light as well. All of these traits let them do one thing incredibly well, and that is hunt. In the wild, a bird like this might hunt for prey as large as jackrabbits to animals as small as mice and lizards. But because they are found in the desert, it is not uncommon for a Harris hawk to catch rattlesnakes. That is impressive prey, because you may only make a mistake once. But because they are so very good at what they do, falconers for more than 5,000 years have employed the services of raptors, such as hawks, falcons, and even eagles to do that job of hunting. Again, falconers have employed the services of raptors to do that job of hunting. You have to remember it started long before inventions like the rifle. It's not only an efficient means of catching game, but a very sporting one as well. And falconry has been referred to as a sport of kings, for nobles all over Europe and Asia would host hunts to show off their raptors, and only the nobility were allowed to keep the most prestigious of birds. And the most amazing part is that very little has changed in that art or sport of falconry in that 5,000-year time period. We still use the very same training techniques of positive reinforcement, or the act of giving the bird a food reward every time it does a behavior we desire. But also, we use the same equipment, like the leather glove you see on my hand. It protects me from his powerful feet and sharp talons. And also, the leather straps are on his ankles. They are known as jesses. They work sort of like a leash and collar on a dog. It allows us to gain control of our birds should we need to. And quite often, falconers will fly their birds wearing bells. And bells are sort of a medieval tracking device, if you will. It allows us to locate our bird, even if it were to chase game into the forest where we can no longer see it. And you know, I have been bragging on his hunting skill. I've been trying to think of a way to show off some of his speed and agility on the hunt. I think I've come up with a method. I have his favorite treat right here in my pouch, and we call it Mises Pieces. Actually, it's just a cut up piece of chicken. But my idea is to throw a piece of food up in the air and see if he can catch it in midair. So what do you say? Should we give this a try? Yeah! And if this works, will you be impressed? Yeah! So will I. All right, Tango, why don't you come up here on top of this perch, get you a little bit more height. Now, this is going to be challenging because of the wind, but we'll give it a try anyway. All right, now keep your eye on the birdie because this will go quick. All right, wait. You ready, Tango? Here we go. Oh, well done, Tango. That was very well done. That was a very bad throw on my part, but he corrected nicely. You know, it's birds like that make me look good. But as you can see, it's impressive to watch them catch just a piece of food thrown in the air. Just think about how exciting it is to watch them hunt. For that reason, falconries remain so very popular throughout the ages. but it is time to send him home. However, I wish to show off just a bit more as he exits. So I want to see if I can get him to fly from this top perch here all the way back in. And I'll know what the last thing a mouse sees before it dies looks like. I want to see if he will fly off that top perch and right back into his crate. If this works, it always looks impressive. All right, Tango, are you ready? Yeah. Tango, go home. Tango,